of our spoken English challenge. And yesterday we saw about tenses. Little bit of tenses was left, so please let me share the screen. Yes. So yesterday we saw present and past tense, and all the types of present tense and past tense also we have seen. Yes. So under present tense we saw simple present, under which we understood that under simple present we talk about our daily habits, we talk about universal truth, and we talk about any event which has got fixed timetable, or when we do narration of something, for that also we use simple present tense. And for example, we if we are framing sentences, exclamatory sentences, which is starting with here and there, then too we use simple present tense. Yes. So another tip which we saw under simple present tense is this, that under simple present tense we use subject and the main verb. Mostly we do not use any kind of helping verb here, because we are showing that we do the work every day. So I go to office every day, that means every day I go to office, I go to my school, I study, I go to my tuition, I talk to my friends, I meet my friends. So these are certain things which we do daily, and all such events will come under simple present tense. We saw about present continuous tense. Present continuous tense talks about the action which is going on right now. So the moment we say continuous means going on action, so the action means verb. So here our verb will be coming with ing. The moment we add ing with our verb, that means the action is continuing. So for example, I am teaching English to you all now. Yes, you all are learning English now. Yes. So I am adding ing with the verb to make sense to my sentence, and make people understand that the activity is going on right now. Yes. So structure of present continuous tense sentences would be, you will be using helping verb is, are, or am, since these are the verbs which help us know whether the action is happening in the present or the past. So if the action is happening in the present, we will be using the helping verb is, are, or am, depending on the type of subject which you are using, plus ing form of the verb. So if you are using subject as I, with I you will be using am. With we and you plus they, you will be using are as the helping verb. And for any kind of singular subject like he, she, it, or even if you are using somebody's name, in that case you will be using is. Yes. Then we saw present perfect tense. So present perfect tense talks about any action which has been completed at this moment. Okay. And under present perfect tense we use has or have. So we have got example here: he has prepared a cup of coffee for himself, she has come to meet me. So what is the structure of a present perfect tense? Present perfect tense structure would be, the subject plus have or has, depending on the type of subject you are using, plus v3 form of the verb. The moment I say v3, that means it is past participle form of the verb. Yes. So we use present perfect tense to talk about our experience, our past experience, any change which has happened, or continuing situation. So here another thing which I would like to tell you is that for continuing situation we generally use present perfect continuous tense. But in case if you want to use present perfect tense to show anything which is continuing, you can do so. So for example, to talk about our experience, that is we are talking something which is there in our memory. I have seen an island. Yes, I have seen an island, that is my experience. I have been to Goa, I have seen a beach. Yes, so I have an experience about playing in beach. So these are all the experience, all the memories I'm talking about, and such memories, such experience would come under present perfect tense. Okay, talking about any change, I have bought a car. So earlier I did not have any car, but now I have a car. She has gone to Goa. She has gone to Goa. So now she has gone to Goa. So here also we are talking about something which is a kind of information, and there is some kind of change in it. Talking about any continuing situation in the sense the thing which is still continuing. So I have taught online since May, means from the month of May I have started teaching online, and yet I am teaching. So this sentence doesn't mean that I have finished teaching. He has attended online classes for 6 months. So the meaning is from last 6 months he has started learning online, and still he is learning. Good afternoon, Animesh. Yes, so this is how we are going to frame sentences in a continuing situation using present perfect tense. Most of the time, people get confused with the usage of for and since. So here you have to be very clear that we use for to show duration of time, a period of time, and since to show an exact time. Exact, yes. So when I say 20 minutes, 3 days, 6 months, 4 years, or 2 centuries, these means that I'm showing you the duration, and for all such duration, we'll be using for. In case I'm showing you the specific time, like 6:15 p.m., or Monday, or January, or 1994, or the century 1800, in such cases, we are going to use since. Okay, in case if you don't understand what is v1, v2, v3 form of verbs, here are some kind of example for you. Like become is in its present form in its v1 form, became is in its past form, and become again is in its v3 form, that is past participle. So become, became, become, build, built, built. So build, so he built a house, so that means it is, I'm talking about present tense. He built a house. When I say build, that means it is, it is past tense. He had built, again it is v3 form of the verb. Hide, hid, hidden. Hide means hiding somewhere, this is the present form. Hid, past form of hide. And hidden, this is the v3 form. Steal, stole, stolen. Throw, threw, thrown. Write, wrote, written. Fall, fell, fallen. Sleep, slept, slept. Sing, sang, sang. Sung. Okay, so in case you don't know the V2 form or V3 form of the verbs, please go to Google and download the verb chart, and please memorize all these, at least the regular verbs, regular action words which we use in daily basis. Moving to present perfect continuous tense. Present perfect continuous tense is used for an action which began at some time in the past and still is continuing. The moment I say continuous, that means the action is continuing, and our verb will be coming with ing. So what is the structure of the sentence? The structure of the sentence would be subject plus have or has plus been plus ing. The verb will come with ing. So when we are going to use have or has, we use have with I, you, we, and they. And we use has with he, she, it, or any kind of singular, subject. Like if you are using somebody's name, or you are talking about a book, or about your pet. So in all these cases, it will be has. You have to use has. Okay, I and you always takes, but plural form of the verb, so that's why we will use have here. And in case if you are using any kind of plural subject, like my family, my friends, my colleagues, in that case also you have to use have. Okay, so present perfect continuous tense talks about past action recently stopped and past action still continuing. So recently stopped one, for example, I am tired because I have been working. So I was working throughout the day and that is why I am tired now. Next, for any action still continuing, I have been reading for 1 hour. So 1 hour back I have started reading and yet I am reading the book. Simple past tense, now we are moving to past tense. Yes, simple past tense, again it this means that we talk about our past habits. Yes, so here also our sentence would be having subject plus past form of the verb, like I played football with my friend yesterday. So here we are talking about the past action. We lived in Delhi for 5 years. Again here examples, these examples are actually about past habits. My father usually closed his shop at 8 p.m. We often watch television at night. So whenever you are talking about your past habits, or say for example you're talking about your childhood, in such cases you have to frame sentences under simple past, and you have to use words like generally, always, usually, often. All such words will show people that yes, you used to do such kind of actions when you were a child. Okay, so past simple tense is the tense which we use most while talking. We can frame positive sentence, negative sentence with the past simple tense. Yes, for example, I went for shopping, you worked hard. And for negative one, she did not do her work. The moment we want to frame a negative sentence, we have to use did, and did is the past form, and that's why the next verb, the main verb which will be coming, that would be in its present form. We did not play yesterday. Did, again it is past, and so the play, this action word is in its present form. To emphasize on something that yes, we have done this, so in that case we can use did as a to frame a positive sentence, like I did my work, I did this. Okay, past simple with be form of verb like was and were. Okay, I was here, they were in London. So was and were are considered as past helping verbs. These verbs will help you to understand whether the action was in the past or in the present. So the moment you use was and were, people will understand yes, this action took place in the past, right? Then we saw past continuous tense. Again, the moment I say continuous, that means our main verb will be coming with ing, but we will be using one helping verb to show people that yes, this action was actually happening in the past. We were doing our homework. We were, the moment you say were, people will understand yes, in the past you were doing. But say for example the same sentence we want to change to present tense, then what we will say, we are doing our homework. That means at present we are doing our homework. So can you see how the whole meaning of the sentence changes with the usage of the helping verb, right? Then moving forward, we saw, just a second, yeah, we saw past perfect tense. So past perfect tense is generally used to talk about actions which happened in the past, but actually when two action happened together in past, at that point of time only we will use past perfect tense. In case only you want to talk about only one incident, in that case it is better if you use past simple. Yes, but if you are using two actions which happen together, but none of the actions can happen together, one of the action will happen first and the other one will take place later, so that's why we use past perfect tense. So what would be the structure of the sentence? It would be subject plus had plus past participle form of the verb. Here the verb would be in its v3 form. So for example, I had finished my homework. Yeah, here we are talking about only one action just to show you how the sentences are being framed. That's why these examples have been given so that you can understand it clearly. But one thing you have to remember is this: we do not use past perfect tense to talk about only one single event. Okay, so Here we talk about two incidents which happened together in the past. Past perfect is used to show which incident happened first and which happened next. So, for example, the train left at 10 a.m. Sheila arrived at 10:15 a.m. So, we have got two clauses here. The train left at 10 a.m. Sheila arrived at 10:15 a.m. So, how can we change it to past perfect tense? When Sheila arrived, the train had left. So, from this sentence we can understand that first the train had left and then Sheila arrived to the station. Yes, we are not showing any kind of timing here to make people understand what happened first and what happened next, but with the structure of the sentence we are coming to know what happened first and what happened next. So the incident which happened first will always be in its past perfect form, and the incident which happened later will be always be in its simple past form. Yes, so when Sheila arrived, the train had left. So first the train had left and then Sheila arrived. So other things I have already mentioned yesterday. Please go through yesterday's video, it will be easy for you people to understand. Also, I showed you all these questions yesterday. Go through the video, try to solve the question. This would be very much helpful for you. Then we spoke about past perfect continuous tense. Past perfect continuous tense is used for an action that began before a certain point in the past and continued up to that time. Yes, so any action which started in the past and it continued till the time when you are talking. So in that case we can use past perfect continuous tense. I was very tired as I had been working for the whole day. Why I was tired? Because in the past I was working for the whole day, I was keeping on working, and that's why I am tired now. So can you see here also we have two clause. One clause, is in its simple past form, and the another clause is in its past perfect continuous tense. Yes, so the incident which happened first is in its past perfect continuous tense, and the incident which happened later is in its simple past form. Okay, so I was very tired as I had been working for the whole day. Why I am tired? Because I had been working for the whole day. Sheena achieved good marks in her maths exam because she had been working very hard last month. Why she had achieved good marks? Because you know last month she was working very hard, and that's why she has achieved good marks at the present. Okay, so what would be the formation, I mean the structure of the sentence? Subject plus had been plus ing form of the verb. Yes, I hope it is understandable, it is clear. Please do check yesterday's video in case if you have some kind of confusion. Yesterday I had explained everything in a detailed manner so that you can understand it and there shouldn't be any confusion. In case if you have confusion, you can just ask me, you can message me, I will just answer to you. Today we are going to see future tense. Yes, future tense means any action which is going to happen. So whenever we are showing any action which is going to happen, in that case we use the helping verb will. The moment we use will, that means the action will take place in the future. But in case if you are using will for any action which is happening at the present, or any action which has already happened in the past, in that case your sentence is totally wrong. Yes, so we have got first simple future tense. Under simple future tense, simple future tense denotes an action that will take place in the time to come. That means any action which will take place after some time. Okay, I will go to the temple in the evening. I will go to the temple in the evening. Rohan will meet his sister tomorrow. Okay, so here I will go to the temple in the evening. So this is a future action. Rohan will meet his sister tomorrow. One thing you might be getting confused with is present continuous tense and simple future tense. So under present continuous tense also we use will for something which is going to happen in the future, but We use present continuous tense to talk about all those action which has already been planned, like my uncle will arrive tomorrow. So that means that action has already planned and he is definitely going to arrive tomorrow. We will watch a movie tonight. That means we have already decided to watch a movie tonight and we are going to watch the movie tonight. But here the actions are not planned. We are just saying I will go to the temple in the evening, I will meet my friend in the evening. So I might meet him, I might not meet him, because it is not pre-planned. This is the difference between simple future tense and present continuous tense. We use words like tomorrow, next week, next month, next year while using future tense. We form the simple future tense as follows. So, what is the structure of the sentence? The structure of the sentence would be subject plus shall or will. That totally depends on you whether you are using shall or you are using will, plus root form of the verb. That means the verb would be coming in its v1 form, that is in its present form. But it is suggested for you to use will, because sometimes shall might get wrong. So always it is better to use will rather than using shall. Future continuous tense. Future continuous tense denotes an action that will be in progress at a given point of time in the future. So, future continuous tense, we use future continuous tense for any action which is going to be in a continuous manner in the future. So, say for example, you are going to enroll for any kind of course. So, what you will say, I will be learning this course in the month of January. Okay, so in the month of January your learning of that course would be continuous. So for example, I will be learning Chinese, they will be coming at 10 p.m. We form the future continuous tense in the following way. So what is the structure? We will be using will be. The moment you use will be, that means it will be under future continuous tense, plus the main verb will be coming with ing. So this is the structure of the sentence under future continuous tense. So again, we have got some questions here, you can solve them at home. And yes, these are also some more questions, please try to solve them at home, so it will be clear for you to understand about tenses. Okay, future perfect tense. Future perfect tense talks about any action that is going to happen in the future. Like I will have eaten my by breakfast. I will have eaten by breakfast. So you are showing a certain time of future, and within that time you will be doing some work. That work would be completed. That is some work which you are going to do in the future, and that work would be completed within a certain time. That is known as future perfect tense. I will have eaten my breakfast, sorry, I will have eaten by breakfast means by breakfast I will have something. Okay, by September Jenny will have taken over that role. So by September what will happen? Whoever is in the role of say for example manager, that manager will go away and somebody called Jenny will take the charge. Will you have graduated by this time next year? Again we are showing some kind of time frame, and we want to know whether the person is going to get graduated by that time frame. So what is happening? We want to know whether any action is going to happen within a certain period of time in future. Yes. Then, so what would be the structure of the sentence? You will use will, have plus past participle. Okay, past participle. This is the structure of the sentence under future perfect tense. Then moving towards future perfect continuous tense. The moment we say future perfect continuous tense means any action which would be continuous in a future time till a certain point of time. For example, I will have been playing for 2 hours by breakfast. Okay, so maybe I have gone somewhere, and tomorrow by breakfast I will be having played for 2 hours. Before breakfast I will be starting to play, and by breakfast I will complete playing for 2 hours. So certain action which is going to get completed within a certain time frame which has been given. Okay, by the time the boat arrives they will have been leaving without proper food for 2 weeks. So it happens sometimes when there is some kind of natural calamity and the government wants to send some kind of food. Till then what will happen, the people over there they might suffer for something. So this is the meaning of this sentence: by the time the boat arrives, what will happen, they will have been leaving without proper food for 2 weeks. Yes, so what is the structure of the sentence here? We will be using will have plus been plus present participle. So this is the difference between, future perfect tense and future perfect continuous tense. Here we use will have plus past participle, and we use will have been plus present participle. Okay, but most of the time, we do not use such kind of sentence in daily basis. In daily basis we do use only the simple form of future tense or the future continuous tense, right? So for if you are looking for speaking fluently in English, only these two kind of tenses are okay for you to understand about simple future tense and future continuous tense, right? So here we have completed knowing about tenses. If you have any question, please ask me. Now I am moving towards the interview questions. As we have told you, today we will cover interview questions, so we are moving to interview questions today. Any question till then, anybody? No questions? Okay. So here we are discussing now about common interview questions, and we will discuss about only those questions which would be asked by the HR. Yes. So the first question which is asked by the HR is, tell me something about yourself. So this thing should be in a proper structure. Tell me about yourself. First of all, you should start with yourself, like about your studies, from where you have done your schooling, from where you have done graduation, little bit about your family you can say, and then you can move to your work experience if you have any. If you don't have, if you are a fresher, you can talk about your studies, or nowadays people take so many kind of internships, you can talk about your internships. Yes, and if you have experience, do talk about your experience, and then you can like just talk about your interest, your hobbies, and that's all. After that the HR would ask you more questions. So here, tell me about yourself, this is the first question which is asked in every interview. Give a little information about your family background and then start talking about yourself. Let them know about your educational qualification, your skills, things you love to do. Actually, why they pose such kind of questions? Because they want to view you from inside, like how, which kind of person you are. They do listen about all your informations, but through all such information they will measure your confidence, your communication skills, and so many other things, whether you'll be able to work in a team, whether you'll be able to work under pressure. So for those things they would ask some other kind of questions. Next question they might ask is, how did you hear about this position? Yes, so whenever they ask such kind of question, let them know from where you knew about it. Maybe from some kind of job portal, maybe from newspaper, maybe from magazine, maybe from LinkedIn, or maybe from any of your friend as referral. Yes, so whatever it is, let them know. Mention how you came to know about the job. Was it through a friend or through newspaper advertisement, or you came to know randomly about it? Take this opportunity to let them know why you got interested to apply for this job. What was that which specifically caught your eyes? Yes, so here you can take the chance to let them know why you applied for this job. They might ask, why did you apply for this job? But then if not, you yourself can take this question to let them know why you are interested for this job. Yes, why do you want to work at this company? So all the companies, want to get benefited themselves. It's not like just seeing you they will give the job. If you really have skills, they will definitely give you the job. So before attending any interview, make sure to collect as much knowledge about the company as you can. So whenever you get a call from the for any kind of interview, just know about the type of interview you are going to give, whether you have those kind of skills or not. If not, try to grab those kind of skills, and also go to the company website, grab more and more information to know actually what they are looking for. Okay, so go through their website, know their mission and vision, try to understand their products and strategies, etc. While answering these questions, think about the core mission or vision the company has, and then answer the question. Yes, so whatever their core mission and vision would be, take that point and take it in your answer and try to answer them. Yes, it is not like to impress them, but let them know actually you are fit for the job. Yes, so you have to make yourself fit for the job. It's not like if you are losing the job, you are losing something, but if they are losing you, they are losing something. That kind of attitude should be there. Yes, try to stand out from others by making your answer more relevant and attractive. Make yourself more skillful, what they want, whether you have those things or not. Ask yourself why they should keep you, why they should select you from so many population of people who have come to give the interview. Ask just to yourself. Yes, and accordingly prepare yourself. Talk to them about their growth, of their future growth prospects, and how you can help them grow more. Okay, so every company has their own product, their own services. So how you are going to make change and help them grow in their future. Yes, next, why do you want this job? Yes, they would be asking, why do you want this job? Find the passion for the role you have applied for. So whatever role you have applied for, you might be having some kind of passion about it. So try to find that passion and talk about it. Show them that you are passionate about getting this job, and also talk about your skills which would match with the position and make you as the right fit for the job. So whenever you are going to give any interview, it is always about your skills. Try to match your skills with their requirement. Yes, so tell them that I have got these skills, and this is why I think that I should get this job. Yes, why should we hire you? Again, it is the same question, only the words are different. What are your greatest strengths? Now I have come across many people who loves to talk about their strength, but they refrain from talking about their weaknesses. They feel like the HR people or your company people, they will know about your negative qualities, but it is nothing like that. We all have some kind of negative qualities. Yes, you don't have to say each and every negative quality to them. Just understand what you want to tell them, what you want to share with the world, and let them know. So what are your greatest strength? Show your quality, not quantity. Don't show I have done this degree, I have done that degree, and I have studied this much. No, nobody is, nowadays nobody gives importance to degrees, but to your skills. Yes, show them your skills, that I have worked here, I have done internship here, these are my work. And for people like you who are developers, whatever you are developing, you can just store it in GitHub or CodePen. So many websites are there. I'm not that much informed about it, but you people are better person to know about it. So whatever you are developing, try to keep them in GitHub or CodePen and show them these are my skills. Yes, let your work talk about your skills. Okay, so let them know through stories how you solved a code issue or a product issue, or how you handle an irate customer, keeping your calm, etc. So whenever you are in some kind of job, always it happens, some kind of pressure comes and you are not able to handle it. Yes, so and it might happen you handled it with a very challenging way, or thinking out of the box, taking out good ideas. So let them know, in my previous company this thing happened and this is how I handled the challenge. But try to talk about those incident like a story. The moment you talk about story, about something like story, it will remain in their mind, and that is how you are going to differentiate yourself from others. Yes. Then, what do you consider to be your weaknesses? Yes, so as I already told you, some people they feel that we should not share our weaknesses. We all have lots and lots of weaknesses, but it is not like anybody who is there in this world who don't have any kind of weakness. We all have some or the other kind of weakness. If you don't want to show the whole list, tell them at least one or two of your weaknesses. This question is generally asked to check your honesty. These type of questions are asked to check your honesty. Here you just can't say that you are perfect without any weakness, or you run away from responsibility. So you cannot say, oh, I'm so good, I don't have any kind of weaknesses. Or you will say, oh, I'm so weak that I cannot handle anything, I cannot face anything, and I just run away from all the kind of responsibilities. No, both the things are not acceptable. Yes, let them know about some practical weaknesses which you have, and also tell them that you are working on it to overcome it. Yes, for example, I am an introvert, most of us we are. Yes, I am an introvert, but nowadays I try talking with people to overcome my this weakness. I am not a good public speaker, so I'm working on it by handling various meetings, and I'm also thinking of conducting some trainings. Another weakness which we can talk about is procrastination. Most of us we procrastinate so much that our work is not completed on time. So let them know that I have this issue, but yes, I am working on that, and definitely I'll be able to complete all my work on time. Then, why are you leaving your current job? Yes, this is a most tricky question for most of the people. Rather than talking negative, talk something positive and let them know why you are attending this interview. So never ever talk negative about your previous company. Don't think that I'm leaving that company and I'm talking rubbish about that company here, and this company would be happy. No, never do that. Maybe so for some kind of reason you are leaving that job, but just think about the good things happen to you and talk about that in the interview. Tell them you always wanted such an opportunity to work with, and that is why you wanted to change. For example, if the interview is about development, let them know that you always wanted to be a part of developing something, or you wanted to use your skills to its optimum level by taking up something challenging like this. For example, nowadays there are so many people who don't know developing, but they are learning, developing through various courses and internship. And the moment you get such kind of job, You can tell them, I'm so much interested in developing and coding, that's why I have applied for this job. Next question would be, why was there a gap in your employment? So some people might have some kind of gap in between. So let them know why there was a gap. Maybe there was a family issue, there was some personal issue. Let them know. If you have a gap between your studies and your job, this question is definitely going to be asked. You can tell them that you were learning something different, or you had some priority responsibilities in your personal life which needed much of your attention, etc. Whatever you say, try to be honest. So nowadays, our companies are not like that what it used to be 10 or 15 years back. Now the mindset of companies have changed. So if there is a gap, they would ask you, let them know the particular thing why there was a gap. Maybe for some financial reason, maybe there was a family problem, and they would understand. So if I go 10 to 15 years back about job market, people, all the company, they used to ask, do you have any experience for any kind of job you go. They would ask whether you have any kind of experience or not, though you are a fresher. They are seeing in your CV that you are a fresher, you have graduated this year only, then too they would ask whether you have some kind of experience. And it was really such a, means, pain in the mind of freshers, that it was very hard to get a job. But nowadays companies do understand that we need to give experience to the freshers, and then only they are going to get experienced. This is something which people didn't know 10 to 15 years back, but now everything is changing towards the positive side. Yes. Then, can you explain why you changed career path? So if you have some kind of change in career paths, like nowadays it is happening, people, they are into coding, they are moving to teaching, or somebody is in teaching, they are moving into coding. So many changes are happening nowadays. So when these questions are asked, tell them why it happened. When these question comes, answer clearly why you changed your career and how it is related to your career growth. Talk positive things about your past experience and relate it to the present career decision. And also let them know how you came to think of changing your career. So for me only, if I talk about myself, I was working in financial, some kind of financial firm earlier, and then due to my personal issues I changed my career to be a teacher. So after completing B.Ed, when I went for getting yeah, job of a teacher, they asked me, why did you change the career? So I didn't say anything, here and there. I just told them the reason. This was the reason, that is why I changed my career path, and I want to be in teaching line now. Yes. So let them know why you changed your career path. Then, how do you deal with pressure or stressful situations? Yes, this question might be asked to understand how you handle pressure, or how you work in a team. Yes, these questions are generally asked to know your soft skills. Now soft skills doesn't mean only talking softly, it means how you behave with people, how you tackle problem, how you act under stress. All such kind of things are taken care. Okay. So here, don't answer telling you don't feel pressure, or keep working hard during the pressure moments. Yes, try to be smart. It's not like you are a fresher and you don't know to talk, you are child, like, no, I don't feel any kind of pressure, no. Yeah. Yes, if you are a fresher, they won't ask you such question, but yes, they might ask you this, the same thing in a different way. Say for example, if there is some kind of problem, or if there is some kind of client complaint, how you are going to handle that. So in that case, whatever reasons or things is coming in your mind, let them know. Just don't answer it in one sentence only. No, I am not going to get any kind of pressure, I'm such a lively guy, I'm like going to handle everything very nicely. No, Let them know how you are going to handle. Let them know actually what you do during stressful time. You may go to meditate for a few minutes, or you sip in a cup of coffee and think of the solution, or you communicate with people and come to a common solution. It will be good if you can tell them any incident relating to a stressful moment in your life and how you dealt with it. Yes, so it happens sometimes, when you are in company, they themselves will let you know that if such kind of problem is coming, what is the protocol you should follow. So first thing first is this, that you need to follow those protocol. If you are going, out of those protocols, they will question you, why didn't you follow these protocols. So it is better to follow all those protocols. In case all those protocols fail, then you can do whatever you like, you feel that this is the right thing to do here. I know once we had to download some kind of report in my financial firm, and we were not able to download it because of some kind of issue. And for every issue, it was told us to talk to our manager. Some of my colleagues, they ran to talk to the client in Singapore and all, that we did not get the project and report and this and that, how we are going to work. I went and spoke to my manager, and he took care of everything. So this is how we should take care of everything, following the protocols, right? Okay, so today we discussed till here only. I hope all these questions have uh, made you understand how you are going to, face the interview. But the most important tip is that try to satisfy yourself. Don't try to satisfy others. Don't try to satisfy the other company. Don't try to satisfy the HR people. First of all, whenever you're going to give any interview, think in your mind whether I am eligible for this position, whether I possess all those skills which they are asking for. Yes, in after that means you need to prepare yourself accordingly, and then only you go for the interview. So after the interview, whether you are selected or not, you should not be tensed or sad. You should think they have missed something, they have missed a skillful person, right? And it is not like today one company has said no to you, and then you are not going to get any kind of job. Each and every step is, experience for you. The more you will give interview, more you will be able to face the HR, more you will be able to know which kind of questions they are asking, more you will be able to know where you are lacking, where you are making mistakes, and where you should improve. Yes, so these are some kind of advice and suggestion to you. I hope you will be doing a very good job in your learning career as well as in your job career. Yes, so best of luck to all of you. Here I am ending my session. Thank you. If you have any question, do ask me. I will give you 1 minute's time to ask these questions. Any kind of question, if you have, please ask me. No questions? So we will wind up here. Thank you for the day. Thank you.